I'm a big fan of open-world RPG games. Always have been. Growing up, I've always loved Zelda, Final Fantasy, and the Elder Scroll games. So, much like millions out there, when I heard that an open-world game set in the Dark Souls universe was going to be created, I was excited. Forward to now, where I have been playing Elden Ring for the past 1 month and a half, and have around 135 to 140 or so hours into my main game. Have explored 55% of the map, if not more, though due to exploring the world, doing side quests, searching for weapons, armor, and other loot, visiting dungeons and fighting bosses. I'm only around 25–30% into the main storyline from what I can tell. I just beat the boss at Academy of Lucernia, I believe that's what it's called, and this is what I want to talk about. Overall, I love this game, the world, combat system, story, and its difficulty. It may not be perfect, but it's great. One major downside for me, though, and I think many can possibly relate, is the fact that the world is too big. Yes, and I don't mean to complain about more content, but I truly believe that Elden Ring's map size works against it. You see, for me, when I play an open-world RPG, I like to do most things in the game, visit every area or at least most areas, and look for loot thoroughly. I'm a completionist when it comes to this, and it doesn't help that I have OCD. Having to explore this massive world and all things it contains can be, after a while, exhausting. I started feeling the open world fatigue of Elden Ring after around the 40 or so hour mark, then things started feeling like a job. Now I'm going to quote Sid Meier's of the Civilization series here. He said, given the opportunity, players will optimize the fun out of the game. I think this is the situation I'm in. And many of you guys might be wondering why I don't just not do everything if I'm self-aware that it can hurt the fun. Well, to me and my completionist brain, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to do most things in an open-world RPG game. Why get such games in the first place then? Stick to more linear games. I love open-world games, I will always play them, but too much can definitely hurt a game. Especially when you have a big chunk of the games being released nowadays going more towards the open-world route. This just leads more towards open-world fatigue. It's been a 1.5 years since Elden Ring released. I think now it's too late to do this, obviously, but maybe when they had released the game originally. To not overwhelm the player with such a massive map, the developers could have maybe released 3 sections of the map for the first month or so, and then the rest. Because again, having all of this world be open to you from the get-go leads to it feeling like a chore after a while. I understand many of you guys won't see eye to eye, but based on how many views lots of videos that critique open-world games get, there seems to be many people that probably agree with lots of things I'm saying here. Anyways, this was just a rant I wanted to get off my chest. I'm enjoying the game overall, but goddamn, could it have been shorter? Comment if you agree with what I said, like the video, or dislike, up to you. Peace.